Today we answered the age-old question, what's healthier, In-N-Out or McDonald's? Join us on MythBreakers. Hey, didn't see you there. So, let's talk about some myths. Which is healthier, In-N-Out or McDonald's? So, the popular California chain, In-N-Out, is said to be a healthy option when compared to other fast food restaurants. This might be because of people's perception of healthiness, but fresh doesn't necessarily mean healthy. For instance, a study published in 2010 edition of Journal of Consumer Affairs concluded that people had a hard time making caloric estimates, which is a measure of healthiness in this experiment, for meals because they tended to have a small range of estimates that depended upon their perception of the healthiness of the restaurant they were at, the type of food they were eating, and what was actually in their meal. So although In-N-Out may be perceived as healthier than McDonald's, is it really? Or is this just an idea influenced by the general public? Let's compare. First off, while both chains publish their nutritional facts online, only McDonald's actually releases their ingredients list. And while there may be some questionable ingredients, that's certainly better than In-N-Out, who doesn't publish their ingredients at all, so you don't even know what you're eating. So that's a point for McDonald's, I guess. Next round, burgers. We're comparing a double-double from In-N-Out and a Big Mac from McDonald's. Hi there. Let's break down In-N-Out and McDonald's nutrition facts so we can really understand what we're eating. Let's talk about burgers. In-N-Out has 2.03 calories per gram, 1.12 calories of that come from fat. McDonald's has 2.55 calories per gram, 1.18 calories of those come from fat. Also keep in mind that McDonald's has a smaller burger and you're getting more fat and more calories, so In-N-Out would be a better choice. Let's talk about saturated fat, okay? In-N-Out's burgers, for each gram of burger, 0.055 of those grams are saturated fat. McDonald's, on the other hand, for every gram, 0.047 grams of those are saturated fat. So In-N-Out burgers tend to have more saturated fat than McDonald's burgers. Now fries. In-N-Out's fries have 0.04 grams of saturated fat per grams of fries. McDonald's, on the other hand, only has 0.023 grams of saturated fat per gram. So McDonald's is the healthier choice, I guess. In-N-Out's shakes have 0.056 grams of saturated fat per gram. McDonald's has 0.026 grams saturated fat per gram. So as far as saturated fat goes, In-N-Out has more. So as you can see, all across the board, In-N-Out has more saturated fat than McDonald's. Saturated fat is a type of fat or fatty acid where every available bond from the carbon atoms are taken by hydrogen atoms. That kind of fat is typically found in animal fats and is hard at room temperature, like butter. Eating lots of saturated fat increases the risk of cardiovascular disease by causing blood clots that lead to heart attacks. That's why it's recommended that saturated fats make up less than 10% of your daily energy intake, 40% in her case. A Big Mac contains 50% of your daily value of saturated fat if you eat a 2,000 calorie diet, and let's be honest, no one actually does. Sugar. In In-N-Out's burgers, they have 0.03 grams of sugar per gram of burger. McDonald's has 0.042 grams sugar per gram. So McDonald's burgers have more sugar. Both McDonald's and In-N-Out don't have any sugar in their fries, so that column's blank. Shakes, In-N-Out has 0.15 grams of sugar per gram, while McDonald's has 0.21 grams. So McDonald's has more sugar for their shakes and for their burgers. Sugar is used for energy, obviously. When simple sugars like glucose are ingested, they set off a chemical process that triggers the increase and decrease of blood glucose levels or blood sugar. Simple sugars are digested through the body quickly as they pass through the stomach and are fully broken down in the lower intestine. The speed in which they are broken down results in a spike in blood sugar, or a sugar crash, which releases the hormone insulin. This spike in blood sugar makes the body feel hyper or energetic for a small amount of time until you crash. When the insulin gets released, it lowers your blood sugar. Extra glucose molecules are stored as glycogen in the liver and will eventually be stored as fat molecules if they are not used. Simple sugars like glucose, fructose, and sucrose are all broken down into glucose, the simplest sugar. They don't contain vitamins or essential nutrients which contribute to the speed at which they're broken down. They also result in a spike in dopamine in the brain, which might contribute to the addictive aspects fast food restaurants are known for.
Additionally, we sent out a survey to the base school in order to measure their perception of each food chain. We measured this by asking subjects if a McDonald's Big Mac or an In-N-Out Double Double was healthier or better in taste. We also asked subjects how healthy they are on a scale of 1 to 5 and how often they dine on fast foods. 11 out of 200 students felt that McDonald's tastes better than In-N-Out. 8% of the students felt that In-N-Out was healthier than McDonald's. Of the survey pool, 34% of students said they ate fast food once a month. 25% said every 6 months. 13% said once a year. 11% said they never eat fast food. And 10% said they eat fast food once a day. 87% of students felt that regular Coke was better for you than Diet Coke. The majority of base school students also felt that they were a 4 out of 5 in healthiness.
What's your name?
Ross.
Which do you think is healthier, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
In-N-Out.
Which do you think tastes better, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
In-N-Out.
Do you consider yourself a healthy person? Rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 5.
4.
What's your name? Katie. Which do you think is healthier, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
In-N-Out, I guess.
Which do you think tastes better, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
I haven't had McDonald's, so I'm gonna have to go with In-N-Out.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how healthy do you think you are?
Hopefully a 4. 4?
How often do you eat fast food?
Oh, like once or twice a year, maybe.
Do you think that Diet Coke or regular Coke is healthier?
I know they're both not great, but I guess Diet Coke would be better.
How much do your parents influence your dining decisions?
A lot. My mom's very health-oriented, whereas my dad is very much not so. So it's kind of a conglomerate of the two.
Great, thank you for your time. What's your name?
I'm Shaw. My name's Shaw.
Which do you think is healthier, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
I mean, I hope In-N-Out is healthier. It's better. Tastes better, obviously.
Okay. 1 to 5, how healthy do you think you are?
Probably like a 2 to 2.5 because I eat a lot. I don't eat that much, but I'm not very healthy.
How often do you eat fast food?
Not very often, actually. I probably like once or twice a month, maybe.
Do you think that Diet Coke or normal Coke is healthier for you?
I've heard that Diet Coke's actually really bad for you because it's got a lot of like artificial things that you're not supposed to. I mean, Coke isn't great for you, but like Diet Coke's worse.
Great, thank you. What's your name?
Charlie.
Which do you think is healthier, In-N-Out or McDonald's?
In-N-Out.
Which do you think tastes better, In-N-Out or McDonald's?
In-N-Out.
How often do you eat fast food?
Not very often at all.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how healthy would you rate yourself?
I'd say I'm a solid 4. Solid 4.
How much do your parents influence your dining decisions?
A fair amount. The majority of meals that I eat are at home.
Which do you think is healthier, Diet Coke or regular Coke?
I've heard that Diet Coke gives you cancer, so I'm gonna say neither.
Great, thank you. What's your name?
I'm Sammy Cronin.
Which do you think is healthier, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
In-N-Out, probably? Yeah.
Which do you think tastes better, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
In-N-Out.
Do you think that Diet Coke is healthier than regular Coke?
Sort of, I guess, in some ways. Like, it doesn't have as much sugar or calories, I guess, but it has more chemicals and stuff. Yeah.
How often do you eat fast food?
Fairly often, like maybe once or twice a week.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how healthy do you think you are?
2.
How much do you think your parents influence your dining decisions?
I'd say they influence it a lot, I guess. Like, I don't have normal meals that often because my mom doesn't cook much, but so yeah, sometimes I just go out and eat fast food, but yeah.
Great, thank you. What's your name?
Izzy,
Which do you think is healthier, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
In-N-Out,
Which do you think tastes better, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
In-N-Out,
How often do you eat fast food?
like once every like 2 months, 3 months.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how healthy do you think you are?
Pretty healthy, like maybe like a 3, 4.
How much do you think your parents influence your dining decisions?
Not very much.
Which do you think is healthier, Diet Coke or regular Coke?
Regular Coke.
Great, thank you. Action. What's your name?
I am Noah Rouch.
Which do you think is healthier, In-N-Out or McDonald's?
It depends because I've heard some rumors about pink slime at McDonald's, so I'll have to say In-N-Out, but who knows if that's true.
Which do you think tastes better, In-N-Out or McDonald's?
In-N-Out. That's not a question.
Which do you think is healthier, Diet Coke or regular Coke?
Neither, they're both sugar rich.
What's your name?
Octavio Kaufman.
Which do you think is healthier, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
In-N-Out.
Which do you think tastes better, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
In-N-Out.
How often do you eat fast food?
Not often, like at least once a month.
How much do you think your parents influence your dining decisions?
Not a lot.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how healthy would you rate yourself?
1 to 9?
1 to 5.
1 to 5. 4.2.
Which do you think is healthier, Diet Coke or regular Coke?
Regular Coke.
Great, thank you for your time today. What's your name?
Nine.
Which do you think is healthier, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
In-N-Out.
Which do you think tastes better, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
In-N-Out.
How often do you eat fast food?
Like every 2 months.
Approximately. Yeah, great. How much do you think your parents influence your dining decisions?
Not a lot. Like you don't.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how healthy would you rate yourself?
On 1 to 5, I'm like a 2.
What do you think tastes better? Nope, that's a lie. What do you think is what do you think is better for you? Diet Coke or regular Coke?
Coke.
Great, thank you. What's your name?
Andrew.
What do you think is healthier, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
In-N-Out.
What do you think tastes better, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
Definitely In-N-Out.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how healthy would you rate yourself?
Like 2.5.
How much do you think your parents influence your dining decisions?
Not much.
What do you think is healthier, regular Coke or Diet Coke?
Diet Coke, probably.
What are your names?
I'm Toby.
I'm Cameron.
Which do you think is healthier, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
Probably In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
Which do you think tastes better, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
In-N-Out.
Yeah, In-N-Out.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how healthy would you rate yourself?
Probably 4, 3.
3.
How much do you think your parents influence your dining decisions?
Not much.
A lot. Yeah.
Just a Coke. Okay. Which do you think is healthier, Diet Coke or regular Coke?
Probably Diet Coke.
Regular Coke.
Great, thank you both so much. Raise your hand if you think In-N-Out is healthier than McDonald's. Please raise your hand if you, hi, please. Raise it high. Thank you. Hi, if you agree. Like not in the middle. Just pick one. Okay.
Shoot it up there.
Just like way up. Okay. Put your hand down, please. Please raise your hand up high if you think that McDonald's is healthier than In-N-Out. Okay. Some people didn't vote, but all right. Which do you think tastes better? Raise your hand for In-N-Out versus McDonald's. Raise it up high, all the way up. Thank you. And McDonald's tastes better? Okay, great. Thank you.
Claire?
Emmett?
Bailey?
Which do you think is healthier, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
In-N-Out by far.
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
Which do you think tastes better, McDonald's or In-N-Out?
In-N-Out for sure.
In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
On a scale of 1 to 5, how healthy would you rate yourselves?
3.
3.
4.
How much do you think your parents influence your dining decisions?
I eat their food. I still like a decent amount.
Not that much.
2.
Scale from 1 to 5? No!
3? I'm a 3?
Not that much.
Not that okay. How often do you eat fast food?
Ooh.
Good.
Once every 2 weeks or 3 weeks?
Probably a couple times a year.
What?
Chipotle.
Oh.
Grizzlies or whatever it's called. Grillies.
Okay, like once every 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
Which do you think is healthier, Diet Coke or regular Coke?
Regular Coke.
Regular Coke, but in moderation and usually after exercise. It's the only time I consume it.
Regular Coke.
Wow.
Great, thank you all so much for letting us interview you.
Really?
To further our research about In-N-Out versus McDonald's, we conducted our own experiment. We looked at how much energy a typical meal from each chain delivered to the consumer. Our subject pool contained 3 senior boys, a junior boy, and a sophomore girl, in addition to ourselves, a junior boy and 2 senior girls. We measured the subject's energy through a timed run around the green space twice. During lunch, everybody ate a meal from McDonald's, and on a separate day, a meal from In-N-Out. The meal consisted of a Big Mac and medium fries, and a double-double and fries respectively. Both had a chocolate shake as well. In order to test how effective the meal is at energizing the body, we had the subjects run around the green space again at the end of the day. We compared this time to their baseline time, as well as the day when they ate the meal from the other restaurant. Based off of these times, we drew conclusions about the effectiveness of each chain at energizing the consumer, which contributes to the healthiness of each meal. Most of the people in our experiment actually felt better after the run after eating McDonald's. However, 2 people could not finish the McDonald's run because they felt too sick. The run times also matched these feelings, as people were typically faster after the McDonald's meal. Plus, several people felt stomach, chest, and throat pain, or more severe pain during and after the In-N-Out run. In both cases, it took about 10 minutes or more to recover from the run.
How does it taste? Like a lot. There's like a
All
lot of
McNuggets?
yeah, a lot of
Oh my
food.
God.
How
I've
was
been to
yours, Jiva?
It's very good.
Yeah.
Is it?
How was yours?
Wait, can I get a straw? It's good. The straw game's like lacking here.
How was yours?
I finished.
How about you?
This is just the weirdest project ever, but I fucked with it.
Oh.
Yeah. Agreed.
So brave. What have we learned today? Oh, so much, I hope. Even if there's a stigma that one chain is healthier than another, this isn't necessarily the case. Believing that this is true solely because of what you hear your friends saying or what the chain claims in their advertising is just a way of keeping yourself in the dark. Of course, this comparison of In-N-Out and McDonald's is still inconclusive due to In-N-Out's refusal to give us their ingredients list. But from what we've discovered, we can determine that picking In-N-Out because it's the healthiest choice may not be as valid of an argument as we originally thought. While In-N-Out uses fresher and non-frozen products, this doesn't necessarily make it the healthier choice. We still don't know what's actually in it. You have to determine for yourself what to judge health by. Grams in a meal, total calories, fat, sugars, sugar per gram, saturated fat or sugars, the list goes on. We've given you the facts, now it's your choice. We decided this myth to be inconclusive. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to doing nothing.